Good afternoon. Today we have some good news. Going back to 2017, there was a custody battle over a little girl named Kayla. Her mother apparently lied to the court about some kind of health issue, and custody was decided in favor of her father, Ryan. The mother had visitation, and on July 4th, 2017, she took her daughter camping and took off. It would have been 7 years in July, but she's been found safe and alive. Kayla Unbehaun, I've seen multiple pronunciations, but she was 9 years old when her mother took her. It seems like the families on both sides have been very involved. The father, Ryan's family, has been fighting to find her, and the mother's family seems to have been covering up a lot. Shortly after Kayla and Heather vanished, Heather's brother Justin also disappeared after having researched how to make yourself disappear. And Ryan believed that they may all be together. Her grandmother, her paternal grandmother, was worried about them being transient, was worried about whether Kayla was attending school, and we don't have those answers. We can hope for the best. The family is currently asking for privacy, and I think we need to give them that, but this should be celebrated. An employee at Plato's Closet in Asheville, North Carolina, spotted her, recognized Kayla from the Netflix reboot of Unsolved Mysteries. So now Heather is in custody with a $250,000 bond, I believe, and she's awaiting extradition to Illinois, where she took her daughter from. And from what I understand, Ryan has been reunited with Kayla. She was 9 years old when she was taken, and she's 15 now. Those are 6 big, important developmental years, and I imagine the transition is going to be very difficult. Whether she was treated well by her mother, which is of course what we hope for, or she was not, it's gonna be really difficult for Kayla. And I just wish them the best. I hope they have everything they need, the resources to get counseling for the entire family, not just Kayla, although Kayla certainly will need it. Reunions can be beautiful and traumatic and difficult and confusing. And if she does love her mother, which is absolutely understandable, she could even resent Ryan. And we don't know if she was misinformed by her mother about Ryan's feelings towards Kayla. The pictures, she looks like a happy little girl, and I hope some part of her retained that memory of a father who loved her. Even if not, I think that they'll be able to work through this, and she'll eventually understand that this was a mistake on her mother's part, and that both sides were acting from love. And while I think her mother deserves to be in prison, you can't blame a child for loving their mother, no matter what that mother may have done. Understanding that her father's been looking for her, understanding that her grandmother, her aunt, this family loves her and have never given up on finding her. I hope she feels all of that love, and I hope that the confusion is short-lived. I hope that they are able to come together and get through this and share many, many more years together. Such a gap between 9 and 15 in personality, in biology. You know, this is a young woman returning to the family. I just wish them the best. I wish Kayla the best. And I hope that it provides some hope for other people out there with a missing child. You know, like the Elizabeth Smart case. You know, sometimes we get surprised. Sometimes there's an outcome that overall is good. I think it's going to be really difficult for the family themselves. It's going to be hard for Kayla to reconcile everything. And, you know, hopefully the worst she's been through is the kidnapping itself and being separated from most of her family. But she may have been through other things. We have no way of knowing at this point. I just want them to have everything they need, get through it. I send them love. I send them good juju. And anyone else going through this, I send the same. So stay safe, listen to your instincts, and I will be back soon.